Part of the reason I do what I do here on this channel is because I genuinely believe in the power of the YouTube golf community. I believe in the future of it. I believe in, the individual creators, but also what can be achieved as a group. I believe there is some amazing potential for some amazing, not only content, but really like businesses, just so much to come out of it. And a lot of that comes from my belief in the success of a tour, of some opportunity for the best players in YouTube golf to get together on a semi-regular basis and compete. Now, this is something I've talked to Grant Horvath about, Micah Morris about, Joey Coldcuts about, all on camera, and they all are in agreement that this is something that needs to happen. This is something that would change the landscape of YouTube golf. Right now, you have individual creators creating content on their channels to massive audiences. When they collaborate, usually those videos blow up, and it creates very exciting and enticing opportunities for us as the viewer to engage and to watch. But imagine if you had monthly, bi-weekly, even bi-monthly tournaments where all of the biggest golfers in the world, regardless of drama, of this, of that, of friendships, of allegiances, come together and compete in a stroke play event, in a handicapped event, whatever it is, some sort of YouTube golf tournament that streams live on the platform. This would be arguably the biggest golf content on the platform by and large, bigger than Live Golf, no questions in my mind. You're telling me right now, if you had Garrett Clark playing a match against Micah Morris and Grant Horvath and Rick Shields and Wesley Bryan, that you wouldn't have the biggest turnout in YouTube golf history, including live events. No question in my mind. There would be such an appetite for this type of content and so much viewership potential. Plus, I think it would also help repair some relationships. There's obviously some stuff going on in the YouTube golf world that we've talked about, but it's not just something that I think is just going to be able to keep being ignored and then eventually blow over. Like, I think there are tensions, and I think we're missing out as viewers. I think there was a huge opportunity to get some of our favorite creators back together and to create content collaboratively in this way. It's not direct, it's not going on their channels, but it'd be a way to get them together. But above that, it is really just an opportunity to do something here that I believe would be groundbreaking. This is something, again, we've hinted at in interviews. I've brushed over with Joey and all these other guys, but I wanted to sit down and really just put my foot down here and be like, I want this to happen. Let's start this. Let's, as a community, start this movement to get some sort of YouTube golf event that is independent of these independent channels, and to have some sort of big way to get them together to collaborate in these types of tournaments, these YouTube golf tournaments. Rick Shields has talked about it. Obviously, the bottleneck is funding. Obviously, the bottleneck is some sort of investment. But I think if there's someone out there with lots of money that wants to do something that I believe, and I think so many people in this community believe, would be insanely profitable and insanely successful, they should do it. And I don't think it has to be a big lift event at first. I think it could be so simple as just, you get a golf course for a day, you go down, you host a tournament like any other. Tournaments get put on all the time, corporate events. Barstool does the Barstool Classic. You can even partner with someone like Barstool to put this on, because they're obviously in the space as well. You have this tournament, you stream it live on YouTube, you don't make it too overproduced, you mic everyone up so you have that kind of relationship with the audience, the engagement. You let one of those things go into the wild, and I'm telling you, the excitement, the passion behind the community, you will see the true power of what I know from being on the inside and kind of covering this stuff for the last few months and following it forever. There is so much excitement and passion behind YouTube content creators. There is a younger audience coming into this sport through these YouTube content creators that could then be introduced to the bigger world of golf by watching these guys come together in a similar event. This is something I'm extremely passionate about. This is something I want to stop ignoring and stop just brushing over, and I want to really hear what you guys have to say. I think this is something that I firmly believe can happen. I think a lot of other creators believe it can happen and would be successful, but ultimately it's up to you guys, the viewers. Would you watch something like this? Do you think someone should come in and put their name and their money behind this to make this happen? I wanted to get this out today because I've been stewing on this forever. I've had recent conversations about this. Let's just put it out there to the community and see what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and fingers crossed we can make something like this happen in the near future.